Hello everyone, welcome.
And you know that they're just looking for attention. Oh, you don't let their ruthlessness prevail. Oh, it's time to light your fires for attention. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire, burn a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Fire burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. You burst in a fire burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Shine bright up all night, we're never slowing down. Fall in love, drunk mistakes, we're bound to hit the ground. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this.
One life, no return, no departure.
We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. Young
Live.
blood made of gold, a mind you can't control. Running wild, can't calm down. My head is in the clouds. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No, we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. It's good to see you all. I wasn't live yesterday on my true crime channels. I was alive. I was alive. Oh, I was alive too. I was live on my third channel, Hey Sweet Tea. So I got to see some of you over there. If you're not subscribed to that channel, come over and sub. We just do everything over there. We talk true crime. We talk beauty, makeup, trending topics, life, uh, and everything. So it's good to see you all. Really, thank you for your time. You could have chosen to be anywhere, but you chose to be here. And I am absolutely thankful for each and every single one of you. Uh, Still, nothing, no answers in the Sebastian Rogers case. There was this, we talked about it the other day that, there's this picture that came out and it looks a lot, a lot like Sebastian Rogers. But what, not only did it look like Sebastian Rogers, but there was a lady in that photo that looked very much like a woman who was pictured with Seth at one of the, I guess, where they was searching for Sebastian Rogers. Um, so with still no answer on if that is Sebastian. My opinion on that is that's either an old photo of Sebastian or it's not Sebastian at all. I don't know where I stand on that, but it's in my opinion, it's one or the other, right? Um, Thank you, my love. Thank you, sweet Dorsey. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Appreciate you. That is very, very sweet. I'm sorry I missed that. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Pearl family. Pearls look good on everyone, my dear. Thank you so much. Oops, I've got it on repeat again. There we go. Sorry about that. Thank you so much. Good to see you, Half Pint. Thank you for being here. It could be the woman. Criminals like to insert themselves in the investigation. And, I thought about that. I was like, yeah, they let, that's why cops always, go to, like if there's, if there's like a funeral, if there's like someone was unalived, right, by someone, they'll go to like, they'll go watch, right? They'll videotape it. Um, but I don't. Seth believes it's him, but Chris doesn't. Very odd. So this is it. This is it. If regardless, someone, in my opinion, took Sebastian out of that house. I don't know. Have no idea if he was alive or otherwise not. But someone took him out of there. Seth and Katie said it's Sebastian. Chris said it's not. Go figure. From someone said today on Dolly's that he talked to Katie. I would think that they would have probably found him by now if Sebastian was out there. You know what I mean? I think they would have found him by now. I think they would have found this person in the picture by now as well. Drew, thank you so much. Thank you so much for gifting a membership, my love. Appreciate you. If you receive that membership, please thank our sweet Drew for gifting you that membership. We're going to be having a membership live really, really soon in the next day or two. So thank you so much. Thank you. Justin, did you miss the person whom claimed they were Chris's cousin? Yes. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that though. I don't know. Is that really his cousin? Justin, I said the other day who asked a friend to take a pic of a random. That's true. Yes, Lori Vallow said just take a random picture of a kid. That's a great point, Angela. Lori Vallow said just go take a picture of a random kid and show it to the police. And look where Lori Vallow is right now. Landed herself a lifetime in prison. Chad Daybell trial is going on right now. His is a death penalty case. Yeah. Can you get members? You don't get to pick when someone gifts a membership, my dear. It just goes as random. If you're really active in the chat and you're like engaging, I've always heard that make sure your gifts are on, so you can receive a gift. And then, from what I understand, it's how you interact, like investigating it all. Yeah, I mean, and again, let's think about this for one moment. If, for instance, let's say Sebastian is alive and God in heaven, we pray, God in heaven that he is, right? If he is still alive, remember, there was no sighting of Sebastian leaving that house. Okay. So now we got to think, well, how did he get out of that house? He couldn't have just floated out of that house, right? So how did he get out? Did he get out from the garage? Did he get out from the garage? Did someone take him out from the garage? Mhm. Exactly. Exactly. He had to get out from that, alive or otherwise, from that garage. Which means, in my opinion, who was in that house? Who was in that house that we know for sure, 100%? And it's 2 people, and one of them is missing. Katie, Sebastian. One of them is missing. Out of everyone in that house, out of the 2, who can drive? Katie. Who do we know that drove at least once? Katie. You get what I'm saying? Did he make it home? I think yes. I do think he made it home. Cher says, but someone could have been hiding in the house, maybe before she and him got back home, maybe hiding in Sebastian's room when he went to bed. Perhaps, but where's the car? You get what I mean? Where's the car? Where's the transportation to take him out of there? I mean, it's possible, but I'll be honest with you. I absolutely think Katie and Chris has a security system. I don't see how in the world they couldn't have a security system. As strict as they are, right? As controlling, as intrusive as they are, as the profession that she did, I agree with that, Annette. Yeah. All roads point back at Katie at the very minimum, in my opinion. All roads point to Katie. She was in the house. He had no reason to leave that day, that weekend. It was a great weekend. It was a great weekend. Now, Chris does not seem to. They have a camper on their camper? What's that mean? They have a camper on their camper. I think he made it home. It is still at the house. No evidence of how he left the house yet. They don't even know if he walked away. They are going on what KP says. Yes. Yep. Because that's all we have. Right. I mean, I think personally something happened in that house anywhere from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. I think there's about a 2-hour window, maybe till 10 o'clock. But I think something happened from 7 to 9 or 7 to 10 p.m. Yes. Yeah, there is a few different ways that they can drive from Texas Roadhouse, the steakhouse that they were at. But yeah, me too. The rest of the time they were figuring out what to do. Yeah. Yeah. Now, Terry Lynn did a hell of an interview with Chris the other night. And it just goes to show you that it sounds, in my opinion at least, that Chris is not concerned. Thank you, Tar. Chris is not concerned. Well, definitely have a security camera. Even admitted it when there were cameras in the house and he can monitor everything. Absolutely. And if you, I think it's in my members only now on this channel, but we did a awesome live, if I do say so myself, on the cameras, how they can be easily manipulated, especially Ring doorbell cameras, wireless cameras. they can be so easily manipulated. I'll try to take it out of members only if I can remember. But so easily manipulated, right? Chris is 100% not one bit concerned about Sebastian. I agree. I totally agree with that. I mean, otherwise he wouldn't be trying to be flirty. I mean, this man is flirting. Thank you, Nurse Sandy. Flirting with Terry Lynn, and Terry Lynn is giving him hell. Just giving him hell. And she just lets his ass have it. For him, probably, KS Kim, probably more for him. He's laying in bed. Oh, yeah. Flirting seriously. Oh, yeah, you're going to hear it. You're going to hear it. Get a bucket near you because some of the things Chris says is nauseating. And some of the things he says is jaw-dropping. Fragile like a bomb. Thank you so much, my love. Appreciate it. Welcome. Welcome to the family. I really do appreciate you, my friend. Now, please welcome Fragile like a bomb. Love that screen name, too. Cute screen name. He's not concerned about telling Seth they would work together, so just to, I think, slow his searches down. Yeah. Chris is not worried about Sebastian or Katie. A man knows when a woman is with him for the money, and it's a green light to do as he pleases. That's an interesting comment, Cookie. That's a very interesting comment. And I believe Katie is there because I absolutely believe she is there because of her creature comforts, shall we say. Right? I think she is there for her creature comforts. But this is your kid, Katie. This is your kid. Creature is right. Chris loves Chris, and that's it. I would love to know what kind of, I mean, can you imagine what Chris was like as a kid himself? Can you imagine what he was like as a kid? He probably wasn't raised in a very affectionate, loving, "How are you doing today?" home. They both seem to be looking elsewhere. You're right, Darren. I agree with that. In my opinion, I absolutely agree with that. I think Katie has been looking elsewhere for quite a while. And I believe Chris has probably never stopped looking. And probably will never stop looking. Did Chris' stepdad adopt him? Is that why his last name is Proudfoot? I wondered. That's a good. I don't know. I don't know. Someone spoke with Katie. She thinks it's him. She also mentions his breast backplate under his shirt. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Thank you for your hard work. Oh, thank you, Sweetsies. That's very sweet of you. Thank you, my love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. There are no leaves. Gracie says the photo is old. There's no leaves on the trees. Now, listen, some people say it's high in the elevation and there's no leaves in parts like that now. Y'all, I live in a very, very high elevation and I live next to a ski resort. So there's definitely high elevation because it snows there when it doesn't snow anywhere else, right? And we have leaves. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. But I hope it's him. But don't you think we would have found him by now? Some people went there. The trees don't have leaves. They still don't have leaves there? Where is this at? In North America? Oh. Someone was just there that took a picture. It's exactly the same. Where's it at? No leaves. So it is okay. Grandfather Mountain, North Carolina. Let's check I thought it was started with an L or something like that. Okay, let's see here. Grandfather Mountain. Let me check this. Spring. I was trying to see if there's like a foliage map or something like that. I don't know. Regardless, I hope it's him. I pray to God. Yes. Lynn. Yeah, I checked. I think it's like 2.5 hours away from me. It just stopped snowing a month and a half ago. Well, yeah, I mean, it just stopped snowing here not too long ago too, but it's like it goes from for here it goes from winter to summer in like 2 weeks and you have like a week of spring, you know. Some channel like I saw today had current pics. There are supposed to be live feed videos you can click to see that area. Let's see here. Yes, there is. Okay. Does anyone know? Look here. Let's look at this. Let me show you this. Sorry, guys. I just got a new computer and there's all kinds of cameras here. Do we know which Smoky Mountains? Is it Lenore? Is this it? Or it's Linville? Linville. Let's see here. Let me see if I can do it like this. Linvill. Live camera. All right. That can't be it. Because that looks foggy. Is it close to Newland? Never mind. Sorry, this is it. Look at this. Hold on. Well, it's just buffering. But the trees have leaves on them there. I mean, granted, not a lot. This looks, I'm sorry. It's like of the morning. Let me open up my phone line thingy so y'all can text me. Here. All right, someone said they sent pictures. Okay. All right, that's a little small, that picture. It's a little blurry, but I'll show it. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Wilson Center for Nature Discovery. Wilson Center. Thank you, my dear. Wilson Center Nature. Cam. Guys, there was a pew pew in an elementary school today, wasn't there? It's been crazy. What the hell's going on with the world? I don't see a live camera there, but regardless, we're getting off on tangent here. But do you guys, I mean, I hope not, Cake. God, I hope not. I pray not, dear. I really pray not. Yes, what's going on? I don't know. I don't know. People's lost their mind. And people lose their minds more whenever the weather is nice. Just so you know, people lose their minds more. So I hope y'all get comfortable. Blue Ridge Parkway is the way through Madisonville, Kentucky. This is where the landfill was searched. Yes, that is true. Glitter is a forever. Yep, that is true. That is true. But this was taken this past weekend. Right? So if that is Sebastian in that photo, he wasn't in the landfill, right? But regardless, what's the motive here? What's the motive? Um, Now I will say something. This is interesting. I always have to be honest. Triangel, thank you so much for gifting a membership, my sweet pea. That's so sweet of you. Thank you. If you receive that membership, please thank our Triangel. Welcome to the family. Thanks to Triangel. Very sweet. Thank you, my dear. Custody of faith. Okay. Perhaps. Perhaps. Um, but you know something? I'll be honest with you. And I've absolutely stood by Seth because I don't think he did anything. I really don't. He was at work. We know that. But his mom said something interesting in this chat the other night, and uh he said if we something to the effect, if we get him Sebastian back, we will make sure he never goes back to Katie. And I mean, I understand that. I understand the concern. But also, I was thinking, because true crime here. And I was thinking about, well, what if they didn't want Sebastian with Katie prior? Is that a possibility? I don't know. It's just things you have to think of, everything. I think I mean, my number one concern is Katie at this point. Absolutely Katie. She was the one there. Well, I mean, reality, I agree. I agree because Chris, would he just take up for Katie like that? Especially if they were having trouble. Would he take up for Katie like that? Why isn't Katie talking? Because she knows, probably, in my opinion, that every time she talks, it doesn't help her. And it's definitely not going to help her for later if she has something to do with this, right? Can someone tell me what day the pics was taken of Sebastian with the woman in North Carolina? They just said last weekend, this past weekend, because Chris is a narcissist and won't allow her to make mistakes. Yeah. Yes, Lisa. Yeah. So I think Chris has to be, in my opinion, he has to, in my opinions and hypotheses and theories, I can't see how he wouldn't be involved at the very least in after the fact. What is it, Jersey? You have proof what? Did you send it to my phone number or my email, my dear? Let me check. I live in Western Kentucky, Blue Ridge Parkway, which is where the picture was taken, goes all the way to Madisonville, Kentucky. which is where the land was searched, yes. Image on the right was taken April 29th. Okay, Marlena sent this. There we go. The number one factor here for me is child is telling teachers about things at home. Child goes missing. This could be a case of shutting up a child who has started speaking up. Well said. Absolutely well said. Absolutely well said, because he was trying to speak up. We know that Sebastian, and that was probably very hard for him, y'all. That was probably very, very hard for him to speak up. Addie, TZ, and round of applause there. And let's give an applause for Sebastian for speaking up. Because if we know that he did speak up about what was going on, and that had to be nerve-wracking for him. But we also, it would, in my opinion, it would have had to been so bad in that home that Sebastian felt like he had nowhere else to turn but his teachers. He had nowhere else to turn but his teachers. And they did what they could do. Right? Penny, thank you so much. Look at the feet. She is stepping onto rocks to car park. Look at the feet. She is stepping onto rocks at car park. Thank you, Penny. Thank you so much, my dear. We'll look at that. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, my dear. I can't imagine being Sebastian and living with someone like Chris, who, in my opinion, your mother is choosing over him. I think Katie, I think Chris and Katie, they were really on the rocks, right? But could Katie, in a hypothesis or a theory, could she have done something to Sebastian in order to get her son back? But then the question is, well, why didn't she just give him to Seth? But then the question is, why don't people do these things all the time? Why don't they just, say, hey, I can't do this. Let me. Sounds like another Susan Smith. Perhaps. Um, I don't really understand what this means. Look at the feet. She is stepping onto rocks to car park. Am I reading that wrong? Here, let me zoom in a second. Am I reading, like, what does she mean by that? Does it mean she's just walking toward her car? The fact is, they were separated due to Yes. Yes. And I think I was the first one to say that here on YouTube. I know CPS will either remove the child or they will remove the person that the tip is about living in the home. And if that person won't leave the home, doesn't want to leave the home, or the other person, cops will make them cops will sometimes remove the person, but usually they won't do that. They'll just remove the child. Hey, Olivia. Like Morse code, you can see her nudge. Yes. I said it also that they are not together due to CPS allegations. Yes. Yeah. And it's going to take approximately 45 to 60 days for their investigation, CPS, to investigate these claims. Now, remember, this was not the first CPS going to their home. I don't really know if there was an investigation prior, or if the CPS worker didn't feel like there needed to be anything, whatever, that was on them. But if I think you just don't lay your hands. First of all, he's 15 years old, guys. Yeah, Tropicana, I'm gonna take some phone calls here shortly. You just don't lay your hands on a 15-year-old to begin with. They're too big, right? Second of all, this child has autism. This child has autism. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take calls. Yeah, because we're going to play this as well, but we'll take some calls. Go ahead and call in. You're fine. And you think these are photoshopped? Like, I understand people parent differently and all of that, and people feel very strongly about some people spanking children, some people not spanking children. I don't try to tell anybody how to parent as long as they're not hurting their child. But I do speak up against someone hitting their child that is mentally, physically, emotionally fragile, has an issue. That is when I do speak up. Okay, 1 second here. 931, thank you for calling.
Hey, Justin, it's Candy.
Hey, Candy.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you, dear?
I'm great. I just wanted to put my 2 cents worth in.
Sure.
As far as that photo being AI generated, my stepdad is a computer whiz. I mean, he's got a degree. I forget what it is exactly.
Mhm.
But he says that picture is not AI generated because of the shadows and the lines are too perfect. And because of her scrunchy skin and her, I'm not trying to body shame or whatever, but her elbows there are saggy and her fingers, he said it would be very hard to get around that in AI.
I don't think it's AI generated. I don't think it's AI generated either.
I do wonder, and he says not photoshopped either. He said there's because of the way his feet are.
Oh, gotcha. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see the way his feet are on the rock?
Mm-hmm.
He said there's no way that's photoshopped. But I'm just wondering if it was an old picture or if it is him, that doesn't necessarily mean the blonde lady is involved, because she looks to me like she's
Well,
looking down and walking off.
she's the people that took this picture said that the blonde lady was they were talking. So
Oh,
uh
oh wow.
yeah, so and they said that he seemed like he knew them, that he would, everything was fine, everyone was in a good mood from the little bit that they did see him.
Wow. Yeah, my stepdad just says that picture is not fake. There's no way it is. He has studied it and studied it since I sent it to him. And he said that there's just no way. The lines and the shadows, you can see the shadow like in behind or on the side where that post, the cement post, looked like right up above his shoulders. See that shadow there? He said that wouldn't be there if it's photoshopped or AI generated.
Interesting.
See what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Above Sebastian's shoulder, yeah.
Sure do.
And then the way his shirt falls right there above his pelvis, at the bottom down there, it's wrinkly.
Yeah.
He said that wouldn't be in there. You can't Photoshop lines and shadows like that. Doesn't work. I believe it's him. I want to hope that it's him. In my opinion, I believe that it's him. Someone said somewhere that Katie even said that it looked like him.
Oh, it does. I mean, it does look like him. It certainly does.
I mean, look at the widow's peak right there over his nose, glasses, and in between his nose, and check it out with that other photo that you showed of Sebastian and compare it. That widow's peak, that little pointy thing down there in his hair, is identical.
So a lot of people are talking about the breastplate. He wouldn't have the breastplate if he was taken out of that house. The breastplate would be in the house.
Unless they sent him with somebody that they know, and they sent the breastplate with him.
Yeah.
But I don't see what they're talking about, a breastplate. I don't see anything on that picture that makes me believe he's got a breastplate on.
I don't think he's got a breastplate on here. I don't think so.
No.
But,
I just don't believe in coincidences.
So he's got black pants on. There's not stripes down the side. The shoes are very similar. But would Sebastian wear a shirt like this? Would he wear a shirt like this that's like not a figurine? What is a breastplate? So it's to, like, people who have had like scoliosis or anything. It's to like adjust your posture, your spine or whatever. He's wearing a breastplate in one of these photos. Let me see if
I thought it was the other one, not that one, but I thought it was like the other one you showed, like to compare side by side, or somebody used to compare it.
It's the one with him in the car with the dog.
Yes, that's it. That's it.
Let me see if I've got it here. But he's wearing.
And as far as the hair being darker, he's standing under an awning or a something, and the the sun is not directly shining on him as opposed to that lady in pink. If you look at the difference, you can see that's why I think his hair's darker under there. It's the shadow.
Could be.
And she's kind of stepped out in the sun, if you'll notice.
Could be. I mean, a lot of them, I don't really. I think it's not really usually them, but this one, it's so difficult to to not say, well, yeah, this definitely needs to be checked up against. So, but
Right.
yeah.
All right. Thanks for letting me call in.
Thank you, my dear. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
636. Sorry, call back 636. Okay, call back. again. Okay, look at his feet having Camille. Oh my God, thank you so much, babies. That's so sweet of you. I love you, honey. Hope you are well. We need to do an application process for that. 1 second. 1 second. One second, caller. Sorry, 1 second. Give me 1 second, caller. We need to do an application process for this
Thank you. Thank
because
you.
we got 10 new family members from Camille.
This is a Brooklyn-bound 2 express train. The next stop is Fulton Street.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
The lesser fight. My body aches to be satisfied. My
You are approved
weakness
from
comes and
our dear Camille.
goes. My weakness comes and goes.
Approved. Thank you, Camille. If you received one of those 10 memberships, please thank our sweet Camille. She is just a sweetheart. We love her to pieces. All right. 307. I don't know. Thank you for calling. How are you?
Hi, Justin. This
Hi.
is Brenda from Tennessee.
Hey, Brenda.
In my opinion, I don't think it's Sebastian because of the face features are too different. But it could have been like we said in the beginning, a handoff situation.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of on the fence with it.
Mm-hmm.
And also, in my opinion, with CP, I don't think he stands a chance in HELL in getting saved because of this. You know, I don't think Nina has a thing in the world to worry about.
Yeah. I think so in your opinion, you don't think this is Sebastian?
I'm kind of on the fence about it
Mhm.
because, you know, it could have been a handoff situation, but the facial features to me are just too different.
Yeah.
Sebastian's face is more squared off.
I think
And
this kid
oh boy,
looks a little older. I think he looks a little older
Right.
than Sebastian.
We could only hope and pray that it is, you know, and if
Oh,
it is,
I
like we
pray.
said, we've heard plenty of people say they cross over the state line, so it's FBI. You know, we could only hope and pray.
Yeah. God, I pray, to the good Lord in heaven.
I know, amen. Well, I just think you do a wonderful job, Justin. I think you're so precious.
Thank you, my
I
dear.
love your show.
Thank you. That's very
And you have a
sweet.
blessed day and bless all your mods.
Thank you, my dear. God bless you. Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Such a sweet heart.
Call from.
All right. Thank you for calling, my dear.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yay.
This is Tropicana. Hello, chat.
Oh, hey, Tropicana. How are you?
I'm okay. If Chris said that in the very beginning that Sebastian Katie had 2 cats and that he hates cats. And
That
he gave
Sebastian
Katie
hates
an
cats
ultimatum.
or Chris hates cats?
No, Sebastian loves
He loves
cats.
cats. Right. Okay. I was just making sure he was on the same page there.
And
Okay.
Sebastian had 2 cats.
Mm-hmm.
When Chris and Katie met and wanted to move in together,
Mm-hmm.
he gave Katie the ultimatum: it's either him or the cat. Katie chose Chris and got rid of Sebastian's cat. So, and then
You got rid
they
of a
took
snake.
away Sebastian. Right, and then they got rid of Sebastian's snake.
Mm-hmm.
This is sinister. This
Oh
is
yeah.
diabolical.
Hmm.
And I'm thinking maybe Chris gave Katie an ultimatum, him or Sebastian,
Yep.
and Katie got rid of Sebastian, whether she whatever happened. I
Oh,
don't know.
sorry, you broke up for like 5 seconds.
I think Katie chose Chris over Sebastian
Mm-hmm.
from an ultimatum,
Mm-hmm.
and Katie got rid of Sebastian in some way. I don't whether she put him in a home or sent him to live somewhere else or worse. And she, instead of letting it be, she and Chris called the police to cover it up so Seth wouldn't know, to leave Seth wondering what happened
Right.
to his son. I don't know if they sent him, to a home or with another person, they're hiding him out or worse, if you know what I mean. And they're hiding it from Seth
Yeah.
instead of getting.
I mean, it seems like everything that Sebastian wanted or loved was taken away from him in that house, other than his mother. But then,
Exactly, including his privacy and dignity. I mean, Chris is coming on and giving out private information and feelings about how, that I get from what I'm getting, Chris hated Sebastian. He hated everything about Sebastian, and he is dogging Sebastian while he's missing. How sick is that? I don't understand it. I have never heard of such a thing.
Sue
I
said,
have a
even his
friend.
boxers, because remember,
Right,
Chris,
right.
yeah,
I have a friend. Well, actually, she's a family member of my ex-husband, but her daughter went missing when she was 12, and she never, ever said anything bad about her daughter. She praised her daughter, and she begged the public. Flyers went out. Half of the city where I live were on foot looking for this girl. Her name is Heather Kalorn, and she's never been found. She went missing at 12. She would be 37 now.
Oh, it's been a while.
And yeah, but every year she has a visual at her mother's grave, for Heather, and it's every single year, and it's a visual, not a festival. And unfortunately, Heather's mother passed away, but the visuals are still happen every year on Heather's birthday. But no one has said anything derogatory about Heather. Even if she did have quirks or anything.
None of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. Listen, we live with, if you live with somebody, they're going to annoy us at some point, and we're going to annoy them at some point. Period. It's human nature. None of us are perfect. None of us get out of this
Exactly.
world without scars and bruises, you know, and no one is we shouldn't, when we're living with someone and we're loving with someone, we never need to be expecting perfection, because that will never
Oh,
ever exist.
Chris never loved Sebastian, and he still doesn't. It's obvious. And I can only imagine if something has happened to Sebastian and there's a eulogy, I pray that they don't let Chris Proudfoot speak at all.
Hmm.
I don't. I mean, it's unforgivable
Yeah.
what he's doing and saying. I don't. It's just unforgivable, and I believe when his time comes, I don't think he's gonna get to heaven. I mean, that's my opinion.
Right.
It's
Right.
that's between him and God, but
Yeah.
it's unforgivable.
It is.
It's
It is.
you.
Hey, dear, I'm getting other
The
calls.
only help.
I'm running out of time. I gotta get some other calls. Okay.
Okay.
I love you to pieces, though. Thank you so
Okay.
much for calling. Okay.
I love you too. I love you too, Justin.
All right. My phone's ringing off the hook
Thanks.
here. All right. Bye bye.
Okay. Bye bye.
All right. Hello. Oh, of course it quits ringing. All right. Call back that caller that just called. But yeah, we're not meant to be perfect. We're meant to be whole. There we go. Thank you for calling, caller.
Yeah, the boy in the picture is real Sebastian Roger. Some people I think the mother sold the boy. She don't want the boy around her house. The boy is autistic. Ain't no way the autistic kid won't run around his house with no shoes and socks. And he walk on the side of the road, he might get cut on his feet or a blister.
Uh-huh.
I think he did not run away. I think the mother took the boy somewhere, sold him, and she don't want the kid around her. The Chris wanted to try to get custody of his daughter. And I think that is Sebastian Roger. His hairline matched the boy with blonde hair and his scalp. I think it is Sebastian Roger. I think this person knows it's him, and that guy is in the background, closer to him. He might saw the kid, change his hair to colored black hair, and his eyebrow might be the same. I think that is a really Sebastian Roger in that North Carolina rest stop.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
and
I hope it is. I pray to God it is. I pray to God. But I will say they should be able to track down these people relatively fast, because there's going to be cameras at this location.
Right. And that tree is standing right there at the oak tree.
Mm-hmm.
And North Carolina, South Carolina, they do got an oak tree down there, around there, and we're just saying it's a grandfather mountain. There ain't no grandfather mountain. I do got people who live down there, my cousin and my nieces, and they tell you the same thing. There ain't no grandfather mountain. It's like, what do you call it? It's like a museum. It's like you need the bathroom, you stop, take a break, drink some water. This kid ran away. Why he's standing right in this picture? He didn't have no food with him, no drink, nothing drink. Where he slept at? He won't sleep no ground.
Mm-hmm.
His father says he's afraid of ants, fire ants. If I ask you walk in grass and dirt or driveway or side
Right.
of his road,
Right.
main one, I think it is him. And somebody saw him. You may saw somebody took a picture of him and put his, as a person like told the kid put his head down
Right.
and we'll find out he's dead and who he is.
Yeah.
And
Could
it
be.
is- I think that, yeah,
Could be.
I think it is, yeah.
All right, my
Sebastian
man.
Rogers.
Thank you so much for calling. I'm getting another call. Thank you so much.
You won't.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Call from Pat.
Thank you for calling. Clutch your pearls.
I'm laughing at you. I caught your hint there.
What's up?
Anyway, this
How are
is
you?
Kat.
Hey, Kat.
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good, thank you.
One thing I want to say first is I have connected with you so much. I just found you like when this whole Sebastian thing started.
Aw.
And I just really dive with you and connect with you, and
Aw.
I think it would be great fun.
Oh, that makes my heart warm. Thank you. Thank you for
Yeah,
that.
you're welcome. I really enjoy your channel and this chat. Like I feel so comfortable in this chat.
It's a safe
everybody's so nice.
space.
It's just so
Everybody's,
great.
yes. No hate here.
Yeah, but okay, this picture. As much as I wish I like really want this to be Sebastian, like I just don't think it is. Don't. Okay. Look at where his arm kind of meets this pillar pole thing.
Uh-huh.
Do you see how it kind of like jets out?
How it kind of what?
Like jets out right there, like it puffs out his arm where it kind of goes to meet by the pole.
Yes, it's blurry.
Yeah, it's weird, right?
Mhm.
I think the edges around. Look at the other side too.
The
And now go.
Oh,
other
I
arm.
never noticed that.
Yeah.
Look at the blur around here, guys.
Yes. That is, I believe, maybe possibly a picture of Sebastian.
And look at the blur
Maybe.
around his head here. There's some
but I
blur
think
right
it's-
here, and there's
it's
all
either
kinds of blur
Sebastian or a
here.
boy that looks like Sebastian put into this picture.
You are
You know?
right. Let me see if I can make it so big so y'all can see it.
Yeah, look how skinny his legs are. It's unnatural.
See,
it's weird.
see how the blur is right through here, guys? That should not be like that. See how the blur is right through there? This has been edited of some time. This is another
look at that.
distraction.
You can't even tell that there's our fingers.
Okay, I see you.
His entire other arm is blurred out. Like I knew it when I saw it. I was like, nope.
Uh-oh. Someone just sent
Whoever stepdad that does this.
Someone's distracting
maybe
us.
Go back to school.
Look at this. Someone said this is the picture if it's zoomed in. Now this, hold on, let me just see this.
Oh yeah, look at it. It's double. Yeah.
Yo, look at this. Someone said this is the picture if it's zoomed in. No. Look at
No,
this.
it's like, yeah,
Look at all this
yeah.
blur around there.
It's giving him like double, you know,
Make it
kind
totally.
of right there by his jaw. Yeah, it's not. His arm is really fat right there where it meets the pole. It's not.
Yeah, this is someone is trying to distract us.
Yep.
Why? Why do
there
people
are
distract?
sick, nasty people in this world. There was just someone claiming they had him.
You know?
I don't get it. I don't get these people. I'll never get these people. I don't understand how they think this is funny. I don't understand how they think
Yep.
this is okay.
Yeah, it's appalling.
Yes.
And you know what? I think those of us who don't think this is funny and do find it appalling, thank God we don't find it funny. Thank God we aren't people that could do something like this, because I feel really sorry for those people who have to live in their own
Absolutely.
heads all day,
Yeah.
because that's a bad place to be.
Look around his, look where the pole is, guys, and his arm is, and then look on the other side. This is blurry. This could be Sebastian, but I do not believe. I think whoever took this, did this, was given this. I don't know, but I don't believe this is anything. I just don't. And I haven't really.
Yep. And that's why we haven't heard shit about it, because it's not shit. It's another murder. Another one.
I honestly believe if law enforcement,
If he
once
was alive,
they check this,
we would have seen him by now.
yeah, they would have known. I
Which
mean,
I hate saying.
the
I hate it, but
the FBI, the Secret Service, they lend these capabilities, and I believe if that was him, it would have been noted by now that he would have been found.
oh, absolutely. And if me, someone who's never even photoshopped a picture before,
Right.
can tell, yeah, it's.
Look at this
And I don't
black,
even think everybody's paying attention to this lady, and I'm like, you guys, I don't even think this lady has anything to do with it, because she just doesn't, and this is fake.
yeah. Look at this around
yeah.
here. Look at this even. Like, what is this? This is just like a black area, and it's black, but it kind of goes into a triangle right here. And this,
right?
and so if you look on a lot of like my thumbnails and stuff, we outline when we take off it, we outline ourselves a lot of times, and it'll have like a halo around us.
Right.
And that looks like what
looking at
this,
one of them right now. Yep,
yeah.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Something is, yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right.
You think I should just like apply for the detective school now? Because I'm about to get my phlebotomy license, and I'm like, why did I choose to do this? Because I'm a detective.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm an armchair detective. I might as well go become a real one. I'm
Yeah.
pretty darn good at it.
Yeah, his arm looks funny right here. And someone said there is someone behind him. That may be fine, but this is clearly photoshopped,
because the car.
Because once I never noticed this until you said it, though, to be honest with you. The blur on the side. Once I zoomed it up, look at the car, how it's distorted. We do this every day in making thumbnails. Every day.
Mm-hmm. That's how I probably know it. But yeah. So yeah, it's definitely just fake, and it's really sick and horrible. But we have those people out here, unfortunately.
Yeah. Sad. Thank you so much for calling, my dear. I appreciate you.
You are so welcome.
All
I'm
right.
glad I could point that out.
That's a great point.
I'm like telling everybody in the chat, and I'm like, no, because of this and this, and look at this. And I'm like, you know what? I gotta call him so everybody can hear it all at once and see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
I think this is a diversion. I really do.
yeah. Who knows? It's scary. You know?
All right, guys. All right. Thank you for calling, honey. Appreciate you.
Yes. Have a good night.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey guys, it says I'm having
Call from
trouble.
the name of seclusion one.
Thank you for calling.
Mr. Justin, welcome.
Hello.
Hey, I did a quick algorithm to base his height.
Mhm.
If you look at his body length, his torso and his legs, they're tall. Either he grows substantially, or this is another person who has a longer body frame. I estimate his height at maybe 5'8" to 5'11". So that raises another question: is this truly Sebastian? Unless he's grown, something is very off about the body length. Look at his body length.
He's very tall. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, Sebastian was only 5'4" when he vanished. So how fast could an individual grow in 60 days? That's a conundrum in itself, isn't it?
Yeah, that's something. I mean, I know we all want this to be Sebastian, and
I
God,
can only pray.
I pray, but
It is him. But it raised too many questions about the authenticity of the photograph.
yeah,
It really does.
yeah,
But thank you for taking my call. I
of course.
don't like people wasting your time, but I found your channel and I am impressed.
No, thank you so much. You're very sweet. You're very kind. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you, Mr. Justin.
All
Have
right.
a wonderful day.
Enjoy your day. Bye-bye.
Thanks, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, he's standing on the rocks, and yeah, he is standing on the rocks, obviously, but it's I don't know. I don't think any of us should put our eggs in one basket, so to speak. Like, let's just see where it goes. Let's just see where it goes, and if it's him, we're going to know soon. We're going to know very soon. Right. 1 second here.
Datadog sub and friend.
Thank you for calling.
Hey, Justin.
Hey, girl.
It's Neil.
What you
How are
doing? You don't got to say who you are.
I'm
I know
doing-
who you are. What are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
I had never noticed until that lady said that. That is so photoshopped in. And like you said, look at the vehicle. It's
Yeah.
all just, it looks like it's been crunched on the top.
Yeah.
And I just never felt right when this picture came out.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like you. I pray, I hope, I pray, and I believe in blessings, and I hope, that that's what happens. But I just have a bad feeling, in my opinion, just in my thoughts. I think maybe the mother got frustrated, and that maybe
Snapped.
a mishap happened. I don't know, with the
Mhm.
medication or something, because my son had a friend that was highly functioning autistic, and he spent the night, and they were playing in the floor in sleeping bags. And I said, Spencer, it's time to take your medicine. And he took it, and it was not 5 minutes, and that kid was out.
Yeah.
And I mean out. You could not wake him. I mean, like, we had to, I said, he can't sleep in a sleeping bag like that. He's a mother. So we had to, pull him,
Right.
get him adjusted.
Right.
So, I mean, there's just no way. And even, when I went through a divorce with my daughter's dad, when she left to go on visitation, I would cry. What's wrong with this mother?
Yeah.
What is her fault? Malfunction? I'm sorry. Something is not right, which we've already known. But I mean, there's no way. There's so much, but there's no way. She's throwing me way off, and I can't even talk about Chris because I don't want to get this channel shut down for you. That's what I would say. Listen, I have started with Justice for All. I followed you over to the Pearl and the
Oh,
T. And
yeah.
if you go to hell, I'll be sitting on a fiery pole right next to you. I'm right with you. You know this.
You're a ride or die. That's for certain, aren't you? I love you to
Yes,
pieces.
I am.
Love you.
I love you to pieces.
I'll
And this
try to
is the
call you
best
this evening
community. And
sometimes.
thank you so much. And thank you for checking on me the other
Of
day.
course. She was on my heart.
But
So,
yes, I just hope that he's found soon. And it's a wonder that Seth has not just beat the total, you know what, out of Chris. I can
mhm.
do it. Could you see that?
I mean,
But
yeah, it only can only take so much, right?
right. I mean, I know that he had. I mean, you know, right now, I mean, there's not much that he can do. But once the truth comes out, Chris better be hiding
Batting down the
somewhere
hatches.
quick because I think Seth could take him hands down.
Yeah. Yeah. But thank you, my
All
love.
right.
I love you to pieces.
All right. I love you too. Bye bye.
Bye, baby doll. 1 second, caller.
Call from.
Thank you for calling.
Hi, Justin.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. My name is Wani. I am really, really new to your chat
Oh, thank you.
and to you. So thank you, Chat Family Pearls, for welcoming me.
Of course.
I wanted to talk about the picture
Sure.
because Primrose and Sea Star
Uh-huh.
acknowledged one of my thoughts. And right after Chris Proudfoot did the web sleuth interview, this picture comes out the very next day, right?
When say that again?
Like
What happened
the
in
picture
Oh.
after Chris did the interview with Web Sleuth,
Mm-hmm.
then the picture came out the next day,
Mm.
right? So that was like, now, that was so odd to me,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like all of a sudden. And then we look at the picture. Look at his wrist and his hand.
Yep.
That part is just weird.
Yep.
That looks distorted. But if you look at the lady, at her leg when she's walking along that curve,
Mm-hmm.
the curve is not straight. There's a little dip in the curve, almost as if that part was photoshopped as well. If you look at it, it is not straight at all.
All right.
You know, so
Hold on, guys. It just gave me a message that YouTube is screwing up, so bear with me. Okay, am I back? Am I back? Am I back? Hopefully. Let's make sure I'm back. Okay. All right, perfect. Trying to see this. Bear with me. I'm just trying to see a random picture and see if he's like this as well in the other pictures. Oh, damn it. 1 second, yeah. Yeah, it's like this with all the pictures. All of them. It's that blur around it.
Call from Dogs and Decor.
Clutch your pearls.
Hi, honey. It's Dogs and Decor. Or
Hey, how are you,
otherwise
dear?
known as- I'm good, love. Listen, humor me by looking close to that photo
Mm-hmm.
and seeing if there's any blur around the lady in pink.
If there's like a border, like the blurriness.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That's
I just was so convinced it was a real photo, and then after that caller, I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" I'm wondering if it's still quality or if it's actually just him that got that blur. And of course, I can't see what you're doing.
I don't see the blur around her. I mean, maybe I see a little blur right here, but not like I see around him.
Yeah. Jeez. Oh, dude, I'd ask.
Yeah.
And I still hope and pray, but certainly am very disappointed if this was.
Yeah.
I just can't even imagine if somebody did this. But in any event, I love you.
I love
I'm
you
always
too.
listening.
Thank you, my dear.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you so much.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right. Love, love.
Love, love.
Bye.
Bye. Dogs and Decor. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to turn off the phones for 1 second. I need to give some gratitude here to Natalie K. Thank you so much, my dear, for becoming a member on this channel. Really. And we have Kelly K as well. Please welcome Kelly K as well to the Pearl family. We appreciate you both, Natalie and Kelly. Thank you both so very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's me, Jen. Their blur, yes, there is a blur around him. So let me just show you something let me just show you how like Canva works. How about this? Let's get a picture. So like here's Sebastian, right? Right. And there's different ways you can do it. You can do like magic edit. You can like take this, you can like crop. You can like crop this out so you can do like an outline of him. Right, you can do it like that, and then you can take this and put him in somewhere else. You can also do it like this, and then like the magic eraser, you can do maybe it's not magic eraser, maybe it's, you can do like restore, right? So like I can restore different areas, and then you can see like this right here, and there'll be like a blur around it. Then you can do, there's just different, there's so many different things. I could do literally an hour on this. See, this is how we do our, right, this is how we do our rings around people, like our halos and stuff, like Sebastian. So there's that. Okay. All right. But I just pray, I pray that's him. To me, it's very interesting that, the shoes and everything are separate, it's very similar and all of that, but I'm just not feeling it. Just not feeling that it's him. I don't know. I hope so.
Hey, driveway is funny.
Guys,
Sure it is.
you want to talk about a freaking creeper? Don't mess with a woman named Terry. Is Miss Basham gone forever? I don't know. I might do some other characters. I would love to do a Nancy Grace parody, but for Nancy, I would ask for her blessing, which you'd probably be fine with it. But looks like Seth behind him. No, I think the guy behind him in that picture is like very tall. So the question is that an original pic of Sebastian. Is that an original pic of Sebastian? If so, where did it come from to get shopped on that background? Don't know. I don't know. That's the thing. Yeah, I'd like to do a Nancy Grace one. Justin, I sent the original pic from you from Facebook. Okay, where did you send it? Did you text it to me? Okay, I got it here. Okay, here's the original pic. All right, so let's go back and then let's look at the original pic. Bear with me 1 second. Okay. Here is the original pic. Let's see here. Let me see if I can do it like this. Make it skinny, so I'm gonna make it bigger. Let's make this a little bit bigger for y'all. I don't know. There's still like a perfect ring around him there, and then right through here where the car is, it looks like the magic edit, in my opinion, has been used. I pray I am wrong. I pray I'm wrong. I want to take this call, I guess. Clutch your pearls.
Hey, sweetie, it's Pam from All Injustice.
Hello, dear.
I am a graphic designer for
Uh-huh.
35 years and a professional photographer.
Yep.
I'm in your chat right now. I just edited this image. I took it through Photoshop, and I've also taken it through an editing program where you can enlarge things and maintain the pixels.
Uh-huh.
The image is fake. I'm going to send you what I've just done roughly.
Okay.
If you open it up on full screen, you'll see all my red notes and points of interest. Actually, the woman is more edited than the kid's head. It's all about the head and the outer body. The lighting is all off. And I'm going to send it to you right now. Let me just put it in.
Thank you for that.
So here, my name is PR Lambros. That's how you're going to... I'm not live right now, am I?
Yeah, you're live. Yeah, you're live.
Oh, shoot. Oh, darn. Anyway, that's my email.
Just can you text it, or you can email it to me if you want, whatever.
Yeah, I'm emailing it so you can open it on your computer and see it in full, okay?
Oh, gotcha.
All right.
Okay,
It's coming over right now.
gotcha.
All right?
Thank you, dear.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Okay. Yeah, she's done it for 35 years, and she's going to show us the program that she put it in, and it's fake. Yeah, I mean, it just, in my opinion, in her opinion, it is too. I knew that lady was fake also. Hope you sleep good at night. It's ridiculous.
Rhonda.
Thank you for calling. Clutch your pearls.
Hey, it's me again, the old lady with the bad boys, I guess.
Yeah.
Y'all had that picture pulled up there, and what I was looking at was that boy is holding his arm like it's been broken or hurt. You know how you rest your arm on your belly? Well, that kind of shows his chest in a way. And from my understanding, Sebastian has a protruding chest.
Well,
and his chest is not protruding.
Yeah.
There. And the hands are not clenched like usually you see. And every one of his photos, I have noticed that he don't have a clutching hand.
Yeah.
This guy, I mean, throughout the real Sebastian's hands, they're clenched.
Right.
That one there looks like if you look down his forearm underneath, it looks like it's been in a cast. It looks like it's got red marks all the way down his arm.
Yeah.
But I was concerned about that. I don't know if that picture's really him because of that.
Yeah.
He's not clutching his hands and moving them around. That looks more broken than anything.
Yeah. Hey, dear.
I mean, like it was once broken.
I just got this thing from this photographer who put it in this program, so I'm gonna pop this up too. Okay.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you for calling, sweetheart. Always good to hear from you.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Bye-bye. Guys, give me 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. So she just sent this in, and we're going to view it. Okay. Hello, my friend. Local here in Hendersonville saw this kid in Carolina. Does she recognize it? And she oh, it's hard for me to read. I can't see it. Let me see. Okay, there we go. White halo around the face and body, and it does have the white halo, which is what I said earlier, which I'm used to. Yellow line at top of Photoshop transfer mark from another image brought in. Right there. Okay. And then, yeah, this her head is very blurry too. The black under boy's shoes, not a shadow, a different background. That's a good point. That's a very good point. I never even look at that. Yeah. I never noticed that, but if people who's edited photos knows, let me show you right here, underneath here. She is in light and has no shadow. She has a little shadow here, it appears, to be fair. But it appears right there, maybe a little shadow. Hair bun, white ring around edge of hair bun, white ring around the edges and back of head. There is a ring around it, that is true, but sunglasses are from a different person's face. Colors are way off. I don't know. She has a white glow around her body just like the boy. I see a big white glow through here and around her head. But that's all that I'm able to see. Just especially the front right next to the pole. Yes. Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. Focus in red circle is blurred by the front of the face on the rocks in circle. Okay, I don't get that part. No shadow from the woman, yeah. I don't get the last part, what she's saying though. Focus in red circle is blurred by the front of the face. Oh. It's blurry around this, it appears, like around the rocks here. When we're editing someone in like the back of a landscape or whatever, it can be very blurry around. And you can tell this is just placed. I'm wondering, I'll be honest with you, I'm wondering if could this be one of the searchers who was searching? Why can't I see my comments, Candy? I don't know. YouTube has been ridiculous. Like ridiculous. None of the vehicles are distorted. Well, there is right here where his arm, it's distorted right here. It's very distorted here. But the feet to me really give it away. That's my opinion. Look at her forehead. Yeah. Yeah. You know, if someone did this, it would be interesting to know who did this, and not to mention, I mean, Turtle Madness, you can believe what you want to believe. I mean, I'm just saying, I mean, look, this is, hold on one second. Oops, wrong one. I mean, it's clearly distorted. Let me fix this. Go back. Let me go back to this. Let's check something. Bear with me 1 second. It's clearly distorted. I mean, none of us know 100% what is, but look at this. I mean, this is so pixelated right through here. And there is, I mean, look at the white ring around it. See the white ring around it and the blur? CP has been running this case since day one. I am Serenity says. I don't know. That is the wrong picture. No, it's not. I've got the original picture. Someone just sent it to me. Oh my God, it is. Hold on. One second. This is the original photo right there. That's the original photo. Trust me. Thank you so much, Miss Criminal. Goodness. Ginger Snap, thank you so much. The timing of the photo is a bit suspicious after Chris's blowout interview last week. It came out the next day. Thank you so much, my dear. Miss Criminal Contemplation, it didn't pass the smell test, just on behavior. Who takes a photo yet never yells out Sebastian? I agree. And not only that, who wouldn't have called 911? If you knew this kid could have been there, but they were busy, right? They were busy. They're busy. You know, they had to get somewhere. Why didn't you call 911? Right? I mean, we got to use our heads too, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. We just have to use our heads. The 911 thing is weird. Yeah, you should have called and not posted. Yeah. It's like the people who listen, I want it to be Sebastian more than anything in the world. But we also, our feelings aren't facts, right? Our feelings are not facts. And we have to use our head and say, why didn't this person why didn't you write down the car number? What were they driving? Right? She did not call 911 while she was there. No, she didn't. No, she didn't. She didn't call 911 while she was there. We were in a hurry. Is there anything more in a hurry than finding a missing child? She claimed she was driving by. So you're driving. Did you not take more than one photo? Why not more than one photo? Right? You took the time to snap the pic. Exactly. I think this is a distraction. Exactly. Why not? That's exactly what I said, Cake. Why not when he's looking up? Could you take more than one photo of him actually looking up? It's like people who follow Bigfoot and Sasquatch and all of that stuff. Boy, it's always, it's 2024 and the damn thing's so damn pixelated. It looks like it's from, 1932. So can't get a good picture these days of Sasquatch or Bigfoot or whoever the frick he is. You know what I mean? All right, let's see what we got. Thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate you. The revelation of pic being fake makes me question even more. So now why did C say it's not Sebastian? What does he know that he's not telling Misty Fisher? Interesting. Primrose says, I think it's a distraction. Is someone trying to cast suspicion on Seth by making it appear like the woman he met at Searches? And he tied in with this. Yes. I was wondering the same thing, Primrose. Wondered the same thing. Ren says, the girl that took the photo did call 911. She called TBI from what I understand, but I don't think 911 I know she wasn't there and she called 911 like right on the spot. And if this she person is not real, if it's a fake picture. Okay? She put it in Facebook. I chose closing. I don't know what the hell it is. I just got a thing from StreamYard, a thing that flashed up and it said YouTube's acting crazy. Justin, I had sent you a pic of the person's name on Facebook. She kind of looks like an influencer, in my opinion. I don't know who it was. I'll look at that, but look at the blue truck in the background. Look at the tire and the rim or hubcap. It's really distorted. Okay, I will do that. Thank you. Frozen Moment says, I am a published professional photographer and also edit for magazine publishing. This is not AI or photoshopped. Okay. Where's your credentials? I'm just kidding. What I'm saying is, well, I mean, another 32-year. I'm not a photographer or an editor. I mean, I make my stuff, but that's it. I personally believe it's Photoshop based upon my opinion. You can have your opinion. I have no problem with anybody having their opinion. It's a free country. I hope you're right. I pray to God you're right. I pray to God I'm wrong. But I just don't see it. Someone said hold on, let's look at this. So the blue tire or something. Yeah, it does look a little bit distorted, but let me see here. Let me try something. Hold on. Let's see here. I'm going to send 3 seconds on this. And I know nothing about it, right? I should have done them separately. Oh, crap. 1 second. Let me go back. Let me go back. Because I need to get their whole. Which I don't got all of her legs in this one. One second. Let's look at this. Maybe I'll do forest. Just do this. Oh, sorry, caller, call back. See, it needs cleaned up a little bit more. Oops. Make my brush smaller, but like you spend a few minutes with it, which I'm not going to do, but I'm just saying. Right. There's someone walking in that photo too, right here. I'm erasing it. Okay. Thank you for calling, caller. Hello, you're live on the air.
I am. Oh my goodness. I just want to tell you, I love your show. I watch it all the time.
I love you too.
Yeah, and I'm from actually Maryland. My name's Petra, and I'm from Maryland. And I actually just wanted to say, I don't know if anybody brought this up, but
Uh-huh.
you know how Chris wants his daughter back.
Yes.
To me, that probably is a big reason there. If this picture is real, I almost want to think maybe because the way they always acted, they knew he wasn't. I hate to say it that way, gone, but and they hit him.
Right.
That I'm starting to believe that now.
Right.
So that's really all I had to say. I just feel like what I'm all seeing from all the time I've been watching it, I'm almost believing that they put him somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
you
mean,
know,
listen, I pray. You
me
know,
too. I mean, that poor boy. I really feel bad.
yeah.
But like all of us do. I mean, let's face it, all of us do. But I pray to God that that is him, and I'm sure they're going to be charged for. They got to be charged for this. I mean, let's just say, they did this, but they took a lot of time. The searchers out there and all that. I mean, whoa, that's
Yeah.
a lot. They should be charged something. If so, if he's
Absolutely.
alive, that's all I care about. But that's all I really wanted to say. I mean, I basically just wanted to say that it's probably got something to do with Chris.
I mean, in my opinion, I think it does because I think he would run over Katie. I mean, like
Yeah,
not physically, but just metaphorically speaking here. I don't,
right, right.
he's how many times has this man been married?
Yeah, it's just the way he talks and all that. It's almost common sense, but that's not how the law works. They got to have the evidence. So I understand that. Maybe they do have something we don't know about, but I hope he's found. He doesn't deserve this, so no kid deserves this. But
Yeah.
that's we'll see, right?
Right. She doesn't need to say what
Yeah.
she doesn't need to say what magazine she works for. It's her personal business. It's her personal
Yeah.
opinion. That's her personal opinion. So
Yes.
um
Yes. Yes.
and
But
photographers
like
can
I
have
said, there's some.
disagreements. So sorry, I was talking to the chat. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh no, that's fine. That's fine. I'm just thinking. Well, it almost starts to make. If you follow the whole story, I mean, anything can be. We don't know, but I mean, I just feel like it's something about that daughter because you know how that what Nina, I think her name was Nina, said that how he acted. Of course, we hear it from her, but I do believe her just because look how he acts.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I think it was I am done. I asked KIP well-being. They blocked me. Who's KIP? Reptile Wildfire. I think Grandma wanted him back.
well,
Grandma
that's
wanted
another strange.
her grandchild. Yeah.
Yeah. It's got something to do with something like that. I bet. I can always bet on that.
Yeah.
So listen, I don't want to take too much more time. I'd like somebody else to call in. I just wanted to say I love you. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, my dear. Appreciate you.
Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. All right. Thank you, caller. All right. Lines are off. Lines are off for now. We'll take calls in a little bit. Any idea how it went at court? What did Mohawk say? This morning, after he talked to Terry Lynn, Chris had court via Zoom with Nina. Oh, I did not know that. Hold on. Let me make a text message here. I will see. Okay. All right. He probably did speak with her this morning because that's who he is.
Because if you understand,
No, it's not.
concrete. Hold on.
Nasty.
You're asking me. I'm trying to give you an answer.
Your word.
So either let me answer.
No,
Listen to
hell
me.
would you put your hands on a child?
One lick on the bottom on the outside of his clothes is
15
not putting
years
hands on a
old.
child. He wasn't 15.
You said he was.
She said on Smiley's that he was absolutely 15 years old. Where did SW go? Is something wrong in chat? Is everything okay?
No, I didn't. Did not say he was 15.
Yes.
Y'all need to go back clean your
Oh
fucking
my!
ears
No,
out and
you need
replay
to
it.
listen. 6 different stories. I don't need to clean a damn thing, sir.
Well,
He said
Maybe
you did.
obviously
you need to
should,
get
because
that
the
notebook.
stories have not fucking changed.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Stop!
Exactly, yes.
Are you
You
free?
need it.
Thank you, Ann.
I can tell you your stories. Why are you so? Listen.
If you can tell me my stories,
Why
I'm
the
all
hell
ears,
are
but
you?
you can't.
Why are you so upset?
Because you are sitting here trying to steer and
No,
narrative.
because I'm not
Nope.
some
You were doing
little
exactly.
wimpy woman that's taking your
Nope.
bullshit. That
No.
you want to control it.
She gives him hell. Misty, thank you so much. Chris and Katie gonna need to pay for all of our therapy sessions because this right here is traumatizing. Yes. Yes. This honestly feels like Summer Wells 2.0. It's exactly what it feels like.
FBI, open up!
Right, Chris? How about that? She does. She did a great job. She did a fantastic job, actually.
It's not even controlling. You aren't even putting the right information out.
No, you didn't, dumbass. Hell, we didn't even know if he was verbal. Jesus. You
First
don't
off,
even
I
hear
didn't say
yourself.
a fucking thing to you about him being verbal or not verbal. Go back and watch all your fucking shit again and double check your
My
fucking
shit?
information before
Well,
you
you know, the
accuse
shit
somebody.
that spewed from y'all's mouth.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Go back and watch your shit again.
Not my shit. You mean to play it for you? I'll pull it on my
please.
phone.
Play it where I.
Do you think he would have? It's, you never. Life is like a box of chocolates. Well, life is like a box of wives. No, I don't know. You never know what you're going to get with Chris, right? You never know what you're going to get. That was amazing. I'm going to clip that of Jay saying that, and I'm going to use it. They're going to fling you into a fucking jail cell. That's what she said. I was like, oh my God, Jay. That was
say
funny as
that
shit.
Sebastian's nonverbal. Please say it.
No, I said
Play
you
it.
didn't
Play
even
it.
put it out there.
Play it. You said you got it. Play
Oh my
it.
God, you don't listen. Why are you yelling, honey? You
Because
like?
you don't listen.
No,
Once again,
you.
you're trying
Why
to
are
steer
you
a narrative
so
the way you
upset?
want to.
Why are you so upset?
Because you don't fucking
And why
listen.
wouldn't you have your boots
Hold on, we're going to listen to the
Okay,
later
that's
parts.
why I didn't ask you that shit, because I'd already asked it, and I would be looking crazy to keep asking it. But I need to keep that MF for talking. No, I ain't gonna be 6 nothing. I wouldn't be as 6 as a donut.
Hold on,
But
we got to
Isn't
listen.
that led you there? Why not Kentucky, Alabama?
Because I had to go to Mississippi anyways.
So you were already on your way there.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what y'all's arrangements are, so I have no clue. I don't know what.
Well, I would,
Very
but
interesting,
I
the
would
later
let it,
part.
but that's one of those things that me and her mom have never really discussed. I mean, she's only 6.
Yeah, I don't have no idea
Back
how
it
old
up.
she is.
This
so I
is
don't know
like the
what y'all's-
part 2.
Until she's 18. When can she date? I mean, when are y'all going to have an agreement on that too? Busy with chores. I remember that being said too.
Where he talks about.
No, we didn't keep him busy with chores. Somebody asked him what his daily chores were like. And we went in and I told him, I said, well, it's nothing crazy, nothing major. He does the same standard chores as every kid does at their house.
I mean, I had chores. I'm not gonna lie. So I didn't have chores. I had a chore. I had a star sheet and I completed it. But my mom.
Well, we never made him start cheat because I'm pretty sure that might turn out completely ugly.
Well, no, I had a star sheet. I did. Now, let me ask you.
Mhm.
Okay, so. Now, when I called you Cody, let me ask you, if this was your daughter that was missing, right?
Mhm.
And I know, because I know that sometimes you get a little, and I don't know if it's a nervous laugh or if this is just your personality, would you still be laughing and acting out the same way? If it was
Yes,
your baby
because
girl?
that's my personality.
Okay, I'm
And I'd
asking.
be doing exactly what I'm doing now.
Okay.
Is exactly what I'd be doing if it was my daughter.
And you would do the same thing if it was her and no social media and all that stuff as well.
Yes, my ex-wife and I, that's one thing we can actually say we commonly agreed upon. Now, I'm sure that may change, but
I have no idea. I have no clue. Now.
But no, I'm still pretty firm on no, I don't believe.
For those of you that missed the first part of this call, Chris said that him and Terry, who is a YouTuber, Terry Lynn, link is in the description, he said, well, we should have done this in person. And he keeps saying that over and over again. It is cringeful.
She should have social media.
Until she's 18? When can she date? I mean, when are y'all
He says his daughter should not have social media until she's 18.
going to have an agreement on that too?
Yeah, no, I mean, because what she does at her mama's house, I don't control. I mean, that should be something that we should agree upon, but
I mean, I think 18 for social media is just a little too old. I mean, that's just too long. It's just too long, in my opinion. Sorry. Doing something there. Thank you so much, Cher. Thank you, my dear. Appreciate you. Where's my thing? Thank you, my dear. Thank you for your super sticker. And Chris, 4 months. Good evening, Justin and everyone. Hello, my dear. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, Amy gifted 1 membership. You received that membership. Thank our sweet Amy. We love Amy. She's such a cutie. Such a sweetheart. I have to agree about social media too. Many young people go missing after having contact with people online. Yes, you got to watch it. You got to watch it. You got to constantly watch.
I'm just asking.
What's
I mean,
on there, right?
realistically, I mean, it's, you know.
Beautiful.
Well, what would be a normal age?
Turtle,
When did you
thank
date?
you.
When did you date, Chris? When did you date?
When I started dating,
Mm-hmm.
I really couldn't tell you because I don't remember. I mean, but back then, I guess what we all considered dating is not.
Well,
I mean,
Okay, yes.
I mean, going to the roller, like was it the roller rink or the skate
the
center?
mall, you know.
Yeah, I mean, back then that's when everybody went and hung out.
Yes.
You know, hey, I'm going to meet up with so and so.
Right. So would you not condone that?
Nowadays, no.
What?
No.
You go with them.
Now hold on.
What the
if
hell?
I'm with them,
Wait a minute.
I thought you were insinuating that I let her go by herself.
No, I would. No, I have daughters.
Okay, then no. I mean, I'll have to be with her. Period. I mean,
I went with my own daughters.
I think the only time that I will probably lose this battle is when she goes to prom.
Are you going to allow her to go to prom?
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't I?
I don't know what y'all's arrangements are, so I have no clue. I don't know what.
Well, let's put it this way. I would let her, but that's one of those things that me and her mom have never really discussed. I mean, she's only 6.
Yeah, I don't have no idea how old she is. So I don't know what y'all's arrangements are. I have no clue. That's not. I think you're a little too strict, in my opinion, and that's when kids rebel. You get kind of an open door policy. It works. You ought to try that one day.
With Sebastian, believe it or not, with Sebastian, it actually works really well with him. I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, like, no. The
Structure's great. Listen, structure's amazing. But an open door policy, they're more honest too.
He does have that. Sebastian has that ability.
Cher, this is a creator named Terry Lynn, and she is a local. She knows Seth, and she talks to Chris here, but Chris is flirting the entire time. Hey, Bees, good to see you, dear. He's flirting the entire time. Maybe we should have done this in person. Meanwhile, Katie is sleeping in the same house. He is flirting.
Does not matter. He has that ability. And I'm pretty sure he's got some form of that at his dad's house too.
Yeah, because we did speak about that part. Now, did something happen with his daughter?
This is the second part.
What do you mean?
I'm trying to word this. Trying to word this the right way. Did they get into fights or something?
No.
Or trouble?
Actually,
is that why you don't want her around him?
No.
Yes, Aunt Reese.
No. Like I said, that is a family personal thing.
Okay, wait. I think I already asked you that, and I already know why. Stop. Don't answer me. I'm like, what the hell? I already asked you that. Now, do you believe in spanking your daughter?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just asking. So the same way that you spanked Sebastian.
What do you mean, little Lulu?
Yep.
Did your daddy spank you?
She's actually 6, so she does not get a belt. She gets an open hand.
Damn. Okay. Did your daddy do the same thing to you?
Yeah.
I'm just asking. So, wait.
Exactly, Chai.
I think I even forgot. You're going for custody.
Exactly.
I think. Aren't you? You are. That's what this is about. Shit. Forgot. Sorry. I forgot.
So he said he whips her with an open hand, but he uses an object with Sebastian, which is not even his biological child.
Damn. Now, are y'all going to do a split custody thing, or do you know?
And 15-year-olds, baby girl. 15 years. That's way.
I'm not the one that submitted the motion before the court.
What do you mean?
I'm not the petitioner. I'm the respondent.
I know that.
I'm not a doctor, but he seems like tripolar, maybe at this point.
It looks like you are going for full custody, but I would think that it.
Pervy.
Living 2 different states, y'all would work that out. The parent needs their mama. I don't know, not the parent. A child needs their mama. Child needs a father. A little girl, though, is always going to need their mama. Just like a little boy will always need their daddy.
Lines are back open if anybody wants to call in.
Sure. In whatever world that you want to believe. I mean, I believe.
No, I think you need both parents. I'm not saying that, but I'm talking about I would never. Here's what I'm trying to say. I would never take a child from their mother.
It's horrible. Who
Sorry,
spanks?
Well, every circumstances
It's
is
different,
different.
and it is.
Nobody has the same across the board.
Nope, they're not. But I think that people can work things out.
According to
and come to
Nina,
agreements
remember he threw the car seat?
sometimes, most of the time, in my
True.
opinion.
True.
They are,
I mean,
Mohawk.
it seems like
They
that's
are.
a world away from each other. You know, and
Oh, there we go,
especially
Ginger.
with what's
Sorry, I
going on right
apologize.
now.
Ginger says, did you find if CP sister works for sheriff? We did find information on that. Bear with me 1 second. Let me pull that up.
Yeah, trust me.
I mean, we got a little boy that's missing.
Yes, her brother is missing.
And yeah, that's just a tough one for me on that one.
Trust me, that whole situation in itself that's why everybody wants to talk. And I'm like, I don't give a shit. You can shut up because I'm not going to talk to you about my case with.
I'm not.
and I'm not.
I know how to read
I'm
cases. I'm not asking.
free
you about
faith.
any of that. I know how to
I'm not
read.
directing at you. I'm just.
Oh, I was like, I know how to read them, so I don't do good. But I just wouldn't want to cause a kid that trauma. I would personally. So as a mother, I'm just telling you that as a mother. And that's why I didn't do that to mine. And you work that stuff out.
Trust me, it's been going on for 6 years.
Somebody has to, you know what? I'm going to say this nicely. Would you rather be right or would you rather be happy?
Do what now?
I've always said it. Would you rather be right or happy? You know, I would figure out a way.
I think I think, in my opinion, that Katie and Chris were together longer than they say they were. I'll just say that.
To make it good for her.
Well, that's what we're trying to do.
That way that she still has her mom.
Well, that's what we're trying to do.
Because I just don't believe in separating a child. But I grew up without a father.
Okay.
But that was by his own choice.
I'm sorry to hear that.
But don't be sorry. I mean, it was by his own choice.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it's still.
But my point is, though, I could.
Okay. Chris did not have court this morning. He did not have court this morning. It's the 9th. Thank you for calling. It's Justin.
Justin?
Yeah.
Okay. I was wondering, you know, they got a email. One of the pals was watching, and they said that they seen Sebastian transferred from one person to another.
Who said that?
And
Who said that?
I was on one of the podcasts that I was watching, and I watched you, and I watched one that I trusted, and they showed that it was, I think the name was Davis, Kenneth Davis or something on the. Anyways, then shortly after that, I don't know if it was a day or more. Then all of a sudden, that picture shows up of Sebastian in the nature place. And I was wondering, did we find out anything about that?
I don't know what you mean, dear. I mean, I don't. Okay, so tell me slower. You was watching someone.
I was watching a podcast.
Uh-huh.
And something came up. I think it was an email.
Okay, an email came up.
It said that they had seen somebody giving Sebastian to somebody else.
They had seen someone giving Sebastian to someone else.
Yes. And then a day or two later, all of a sudden, the picture of Sebastian comes up.
Yeah.
You know, the one that they said
Yeah.
is good likeness to him.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if we could find out more about that.
I mean, there's no evidence of that. You know what I mean? There's no evidence that he was handed off. There's no evidence that he ran away. There's no evidence that anyone even did anything to him.
Yeah, that's what I was getting at is Chris creating these emails, and is he you know, had that picture of Sebastian, so it was easy to put it someplace.
I mean, we just don't know. We just don't know.
Yeah.
Could he have been transferred? In theory, yes. But that's the frustrating part. We just don't know.
Yeah. Okay, well, that's all I was wondering.
Thank you so much for calling, sweetheart.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Have a good night.
You too, honey. Yeah, I mean, if someone said that he was transferred, show us. You know, it does keep getting crazier. Is this caller CP's mom? Don't think so. Oops. I think this is a troll, maybe. Thank you for calling.
Hey, thank you for accepting my call.
Of course.
Do you have the picture? Do you have the picture of what is the guy in blue? Because I noticed some other things that nobody paid attention to.
The guy in
who's
blue?
The person with, who's the one with the blue shoes that's possibly walking? And then there's apparently a boy or something right next to the guy in blue, hiding right behind the post. Who is that?
Yes.
Have you guys ever thought about looking at that or asking people who these two are?
Like the guy behind what they are saying could be Sebastian.
What I'm saying is, Sebastian, if you zoom in closer to that post,
Right.
you can actually see a second head
Yes.
right next to it.
Yes.
And then, if you saw the full version, you see, I believe it's a black pants with blue shoes walking.
Black pants with blue shoes.
Do you recall what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yeah. Let me see if I got it here.
Well, I'm looking at your picture right now because I came back and wanted to get a double feed. Unfortunately, your picture doesn't show the boy or whoever it is on the far left. You would be able to see the foot and the pants because your call number is covering it.
Okay, let me see here. Let me take that
But if
down.
you took out the call in number, you might be able to see what I'm talking about on the far left. If not that, your picture might be edited.
Okay, I took it down.
Yeah, to be honest with you, your picture you have showing us is edited.
Okay, let me.
There's actually a person on the far left. Like I said.
Oh, I see what you mean. You mean walking in front of the pink lady?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, yeah,
And then where you had that arrow just a second ago next to the guy in blue.
yeah. I've got that photo.
You can see that head. You can literally see a young head. I'm wondering if that person had any interaction.
Yeah.
I haven't. I've watched all the shows out here, including from the ones that do the grifting and scamming.
Yeah.
No one's broughting this up at all.
Let me see. I might have that picture somewhere.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know exactly. It's the woman. It's like a woman who's walking in front of the woman in pink. Okay.
I'm just basing on from what I've seen. I just saw pants and shoes.
Yeah. Okay.
If you do find the picture, hopefully this helps everybody that's watching. At least they understand what I'm talking about. Because there's been a lot of people that think, and who knows what, been trying to figure out if this is a fake thing, a real thing.
Yeah.
I did see the comparison that SF did. It does match itself, I will say that. So it might have been current because everyone complained about the delete footage that is all around not there.
Yeah.
So I've thrown that out. I'm more concentrated on those two. Like, why is no one? No offense to you.
No, you're fine.
All YouTubers asking this question, or TikTokers asking, who are these two people?
Yeah, you're right.
And asked him to come out.
The lady, well, I call it the lady, but it's the person walking in front. Let me I'm going to go to. Let me go to.
That's while you're talking. I did see it from. What was it? It was on TikTok that apparently the pink lady came out and said, "Hey, this isn't me. That's not my earlobes. That's not my bun." Have you seen that too?
Yeah, the pink in the pink jacket, yes. Sorry, I'm trying to.
No problem. I'm watching and talking to you at the same time without trying to listen, so I don't get a reverb.
You're fine. Nope, not that one.
I've seen that picture that you just showed me just a second ago, where it showed someone going out there, and then I'm hoping you can find the one I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly. That's what I'm looking for. Here is.
While you're looking, my suggestion for anybody that is actually watching this whole thing, if you do happen to get revenue with, my suggestion is, why don't every YouTuber and TikToker collectively put things together? We publicly put a kind of private reward out, and I think it could get up to about 30,000. Lead.
There's his little. I mean, his reward is hardly anything right now. It's.
But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I'm talking
right.
on the fly with it, because I know how some people are on YouTube.
Yeah.
Here's the suggestion: why don't we all, even if it's $1-wise, donating to something, and be like, here you go, we bump it up.
No, I agree.
That takes out the grifting, that takes out the tragedy pimping, or whatever it is. Ones like yourself are covering it in a good way. The ones that are bad, they realize, oh, wait a minute, we can't get our money on that because it's going to something better.
I mean, I'm all in. The problem is people with, oh God, the what are they, the GoFundMes? Shoot.
I'm not talking about GoFundMe. I'm just looking at, you can do things like personally itself, or if not that, just donate to that small reward and be like, hey, we want to bump it up. We want to bump it
Gotcha.
up.
Right.
It's just my way is, if people are really serious about Sebastian, don't think about the money coming into the channel. Think about for Sebastian.
Right. I agree. Well, thank you so much for calling. I'm going to look for this photo for sure.
I'll be watching you on here, and if there's anything else you need to say, I'll call in later.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you. Bye-bye. Jennifer Coffendorfer, she said here, according to Seth Sebastian's biological father, this photo is Sebastian. One of our top-notch sleuths took many photos of the area for us to compare. Below is the one showing the steps down to show the awkwardness. I still see questionable shadowing, foliage differences, and distance issues, but I pray it is him because this means he is alive and well. The professional photo lab analyst will be able to make an assessment. That professional opinion is what we can rely upon. So she said the same thing, pretty much, that Seth has set up a fund through lawyers so we can donate straight to Sebastian. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with her here. I agree with Jennifer here. The shadowing and the distance issues, and it's just like the white rings around it. But nevertheless, it's, would Sebastian be the type that would, sorry, I don't even got my thing on. Would Sebastian be the type to walk on rocks like that? Some, children with autism, they would never walk on, rocks like that. I don't know, but I think I would be feeling if it was my son. Yeah. Any pic that comes out, Seth will think it's I don't know. He just wants to keep hope alive. And I get that. I mean, what other choice do you have, right? Please look at is it the autistic hand features baby kisses? Is that the one? If so, I did see that. I just didn't know if you wanted me to put photos up of that person. People were hyping up the picture so much, and I feel bad for Seth. Yeah. Yeah. Are you comfortable with showing those baby kisses? I just want to, like, publicly. Just someone said the date of the pics is in January of 2024. I don't know, but I don't know when it is, but I would never want to tell Seth, Katie, or Chris that would be a picture for sure of Sebastian whenever there's some questionable shading around it, right? Foliage, do whatever you want. There is some leaves out here. You know what? I just thought of something. Let's compare this to like a week ago. Let me check something. 1 second here. Now, this was like last week. Oh, wait a second. We can do this. All right, so this was taken yesterday. This photo was taken yesterday, right? The stump and stuff. This looks so much more grayer. I mean, it's this, it's the same stump, but look at the color difference in these. Oh, let me make it bigger for y'all. I mean, the sun is shining. more in this one. I give that. But just look at the color difference, right? This was yesterday. This was supposedly a week ago. This is the tree right there. That tree right there. Where is the sun? I'm guessing it's behind Sebastian. Let me go look at more pictures. I think it looks like winter in the picture too. I just do. I just think it's got that gray look, where the sun, like, it's wet and it's dark and spring comes and the sun bleaches everything out again. The log isn't even the same. I mean, it just may be taken at a different angle. Right. But you see how this, it just seems more blurry. I don't know. This is much more clear, but it's also more bright. Why are the cars parked differently? Green grass, yeah. Thank you for calling, caller.
Sorry,
That's okay. How are you?
all right. Is there any way that anybody can actually take those car license plates behind him, especially that white car or that blue truck,
Uh-huh.
and pull up that license plate? Has there been anybody that knows how to do that? Find out what day they were there?
No, because it's way too blurry. It's way too blurry.
Well, that's the only thing I was thinking was, how some of these investigators can bring up stuff like that and run that.
Yeah. I mean, I could do that if I had a license number,
That's what I was thinking about. I mean, I think you're right on that log. It looks like more of a winter time and in that gray area there. But those, I don't know if those are called winter trees. There is specific trees that are called like winter trees.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's him back there or not. But I was more concerned with the license plates.
Yeah.
If anybody can pull or any way get the last two numbers, the middle numbers, and pull up one of those vehicles, find out what day they were there.
Okay. I just found something. Okay.
That's what the only thing I had to say. I hate to bother you, but that's really, I just want that boy home.
I know, honey. I know. Trust. We all want him home, right?
It's got you thinking everything, and it may be just a big distraction because somebody's getting too close to the truth.
Yeah.
It can go either way. It can get you on everything, but it's just aggravating. That picture's bothering me.
Yes. Yeah, me too.
I think we're all in a whirlwind, but that may be what they want.
Yeah.
But you can do different things with software if you know how to do it
Hmm.
and where you can get it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, Miranda. Yep. Yep. I agree, ma'am. Yes. Miranda, Justin, zoom in on his bent elbow. See the collar along his elbow. It looks photoshopped. It certainly does. Yeah, we was looking at that around his elbow and around the car section. And like this looks very photoshopped right here. Looks very photoshopped around him. So let me see here if somebody answered. Let me see if I got my message back. We was checking on that the other day. Okay. Chris's sister, from what I understand, does not work for the sheriff's office. Ginger Snap. So
I
there's
thought
that.
it was Terry Bowersock that used to be a sheriff.
Yeah, well, his Chris's sister does not. She does not work for.
Or not Chris's father-in-law.
Well, I don't know, but people was asking about his sister, and we was studying the other day, and
Oh.
she does not work
So
for it. Thank you, September Rain. Thank you so much, my dear. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I thought that. I'm sorry, I got in on y'all's conversation there, but I thought that they had said Terry Bowersock was once a deputy or a deputy sheriff. You know, when he got long.
I don't know about.
In my opinion.
I don't know about that, but
it's just a rumor. It's just a rumor
Yeah.
that I heard.
Yeah.
And I was kind of just looking. But my main objective was a license plate. Just any license plate that had a couple numbers on it and a car make. That could be a lot. What day they were actually there.
his stepfather worked for the Greenville police. Okay. Yeah.
What was it?
His stepfather worked for the Greenville police. Hey dear, I'm getting another phone call. You can call back in a little bit if you want.
you,
Okay.
honey.
All right.
No, it's okay.
All right.
Thank you, honey.
You're welcome. Bye-bye. Oh, caller, call back. Call back. Okay, so here is photo that was taken April 29th at 5:10 p.m. Right? And this was supposed to be last weekend. Hey Peggy, what's up?
Hi, Justin. I have a quick question for you,
I'll try to answer.
and I think you might have figured this whole thing out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you had a picture of a guy stepping off those stones.
Yes.
In blue jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Check the shoes. And check the feet.
Okay, that's the shoes.
Against what's supposed to be Sebastian's.
They were taking a photo to look this was someone there taking a photo that was kind of give an example of how the person was supposed to be taking the picture. Yeah.
You know, I feel so bad about this because I would love
more than anything else in the world for it to be that little boy.
I know.
And that father has his hopes up for no reason. Because there's no way that little boy walked there.
Yeah,
And that's
it's a
not,
little weird.
that is Photoshop. And I don't care what anybody says, it doesn't look right.
I think it's, I mean, I question it. I don't know about you, but I question it.
100%. It just doesn't make any sense.
I don't think so.
And it's funny how after that BS that happened on, I don't even know whose panel they were on. I think it was they were supposed to be interviewing the two PIs when Chris came up.
Oh, Web Sleuths.
Yeah. This came out right after.
Next day.
Next day.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're really trying to pin something on Seth, and he really needs to be careful. And every father in the world's going to want it to be their son
Mm-hmm.
or their child,
Yeah,
especially with how much he's looked.
absolutely. Absolutely. Is sorry, good.
I'm just growling. I can't believe that anybody, and whoever, if it is Photoshop, whoever did it, I bet you there's a special place in hell for them.
Amen to
If
that.
it's not him.
Amen. There should
And I better
be.
get off of here before I say something I'm not going to regret.
I understand. Trust. Sometimes it's hard. It's hard.
You have tried to have a good day, Justin. Thank you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bother you, but when I
Oh no, you're
flash
not a
it, I was like,
bothering. Never. You're never a
okay,
bother.
thank you.
Thank you, my dear.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Can you go to the street level to that place and look around? Yeah. Does anyone have the address to this place? And we'll go to Google Earth. Let me look here. We'll go to Google Earth and I'll find it. What's the place called? Pro Proudfoot Movement, aka Simone, you're funny as crap. It's a Photoshop pic, Nicole. This is the Sebastian. This is not. I'm in Tennessee. I wish I could wrap my arms around Seth. I know. I just wish we could wrap our arms around Sebastian, Summer, Michael, Elijah, all of these babies. Has more date than Google Earth. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. What is this place called, though? Wilson Center for Nature Discovery. Okay. Let me look this up. I thought it was like a rest area or something. Thank you so much. You are amazing. We always dig deep. Oh, come on. Find as many answers as we can find. Yeah, you can text me on the 307-228-4906 number. Trying to pull it up. Bear with me, y'all. I don't know what it is. Like, my internet has been crap. YouTube has not been working. StreamYards has been crashing. And then crap, I mean, what is a couple months ago when AT&T went out? I'm like, damn, what's going on here? Let me just see if I can. One sec. I'm getting really blurry. Perfect. I don't know. Damn it, man. Okay, let me just try this. Give me 1 second. Spectrum was having issues today. Is Spectrum a... Yeah. Yes, we're going to blame the Proudfoot for this. Exactly. The reason YouTube...
Something that I believe we're privy to. Something that I believe we're privy to. Something
Fix
that
it, Chris.
I believe we're privy to.
Fix it.
Okay.
Even a fly, and he's like, I mean, even a fly, and he's like,
Oh my God.
Snacks, because
snacks. We need a moment to have snacks. All right, guys. Snack time.
Because he's 15 and
Snack.
snacks because he's 15 and snacks.
We need a moment. We've been studying such a long time.
You know. So it reminds me of that. It's just pretty wild.
Film around this side. Now around this side. Now around this side.
Listen to the sound of that fucking door, people.
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Chris is feeling pervy with it. Okay. All right. What was... Oh, crap. What was that? Could you give me that address one more time? We needed that laughed. We needed that laughed. PG, listen to the sound of that fucking door, people. Your lungs are burning from that. I know. We needed that. Why are we looking at a picture of feet? Thank you, Half Pint. Because we're auctioning. I'm just kidding. All right, 1104 Grandfather Mountain. 1104 Grandfather Mountain. And it is Entrance Road. Entrance Road. And we are in Linville. No place like Linville. Everybody loves Linville. Who doesn't love Linville? Anybody want to move to Linville? Okay. It's a beautiful area. It really is a beautiful area. The Blue Ridge Mountains right there. It's amazing. Okay. Linville. Okay, where are we at? Okay. All right. I got it. Layers. We're looking for the terrain. All right, here we go. Folks, we're in Linville. All right, so this is the area. Let's see where it's at in the scheme of things. Okay. All right, where's the roads? Okay. Is this at the entrance? It's probably right here, isn't it? Would it be this way? Okay, here we are. This is where it's at. Let me take this down so y'all can see. I'll pop myself down here. All right, so it's going to be right here. So this is where they stepping over. All right, here is, this is in October of 2017, by the way. There is a parking lot there, and there's a parking lot there above it. Let's go back just a little bit. Go, mother trucker, go. Go. Why won't you let me go that way? I want to go back. Okay, there we go. All right. See, it's a little blurry. Usually RVs have separate parking. Yes. Next stop, Linville. Because it's Linville. Red car is always there. What red car? Is the same red car in that picture? I would be very sus if it was. Let's look at this picture now. Let me see. No, it's not the same car. Interesting. See, it's kind of a little bit blurry. All right, let's go over here. Let's see if we can. No. I was trying to see if this looped around or something, but it doesn't. And what do people do here? I mean, what do they do? Like, you pay to go here? All right. So this side doesn't look as high as the. All right. Now look at this, guys. The other side might be higher, or did they redo this since 2017? Look how thin this looks, this sidewalk. Now let's go over to this. I mean, the other side might not be as high. It's maybe it's not as high. But here, it's high. Huh. It's so hard to tell. This is a nature museum. You pay to get in. I never understand why people pay for nature museums when you're standing out in nature. Doesn't make sense. I mean, it may be a newer curb. I don't know. But I don't know. I just think something's off with this. Don't y'all? I mean, it just seems off. Looks like Southern Idaho. Mileage high swinging bridge. Oh my God. I think it's supposed to be educational. Good. I was there. I'm from OBX, but love the western part of my state. Raven, I love the Outer Banks. Just so you know, if you ever need a friend to invite, I'm right here. Okay. Everyone is moving in this, taking pictures. Yes. The parking in behind Sebastian of that pic. So let's look at that. Let's look at that. So this, where he is standing, is right here. Hold on. Right? He would be standing right here. She would be moving right here. I can't find that woman with the woman's, or I think it's a woman, her foot out right there. But he would be stepping off. This would be we're basically at the same angle. There was cars right here. This would be the cars right there. I don't get it. It does look blurry. And did they do that? I mean, look at the difference. Look at the difference in this photo and this photo. Now, because it's been shared so many times, that could be something to do with it. The sun is back. The other picture, sun is above carport. They may have to be with how many times it's been. Yes, exactly. The white around his waist is white because it runs into the man. See, right here it's really bad. It's such an odd way. Okay, so let's think about this for a second. Think about this. If you're balancing yourself, right? You're balancing yourself on a rock, right? You're balancing yourself on a rock and you're going to step down. Are you going to hold your arm in like this? You get what I mean? Are you going to hold your arm in? Right. You're not going to. You're not going to hold your arm. How do people hold their arm when they're balancing? The pole looks different. because in my opinion this is photoshopped. It just is. No, I'm clumsy. I don't balance anything. Thank you, Brenda. Sebastian has his arm and legs like that in the picture, in other pictures. Okay, I mean, it could be because of, you know, his autism and stuff, and that is true. To be, Liplock says, to me, the boy appears to be in mid-stride. Correct. The white around him could be because it's running into the man with the white shirt behind him. It could be. I mean, anything is possible. I just don't know. I wish I knew. It's so frustrating. Oh, sorry, Cassie. I didn't see this. Side off pants, turn S. Side off pants, turn S, because it runs into the man behind him who has black pants. I mean, yeah, the guy around him appears to have black pants around his. This is where it bothers me the most, is around his elbow, right there, and this area. And then, of course, these blur lines, which we zoomed in earlier, and you could clearly see. All right, guys, I am jumping off. I've been live for almost 3.5 hours. The grass is also blurry. Yeah. Thank you all for being here. I will probably be live here in a little bit on which one? Hey Sweet Tea, probably on that one. Okay. All right, guys. Love you all. I'll see you guys later. Love. Good night. God bless. Thank you for spending time with me. You could have chosen to be anywhere, but you chose to be right here. And I'm so thankful for each of you. Let's pray this little boy gets found soon. Sebastian, Summer, Michael, Elijah. Good night, guys. Love you.